Is that really true?
Yeah, it is. I was 15.
Yeah, what county?
I hate to. What year was the? I hate to ask.
1975.
1970.
I was married to him for 22 years.
How old was he when you were 15?
30.
31. Oh. No. You think you think it was good and it was good? It was all above the belt?
I loved him.
You loved him.
Than death.
This is a dark turn. This is not what I wanted. If you were in love, that's okay, man. We all think you were possibly molested. And, you were married when you were you went to a church when you were 15 and got married.
Yes.
Did you say got baptized and married on the same day? Might have been. You were an old 15-year-old. In what? You were good at long division or what? I can name all the republics of the USSR. That was a great riff. That was really funny. Wow. The whole show is going to have a darkness over it. What? I would love to hear this.
I loved him.
You loved him until he died. Oh. You're like, this is, okay. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's great. We're not going to talk about it anymore. We're not going to talk about it anymore, man. I'm not going to. Okay. Welcome to the next stage, the new comic, Jeffrey Osmond. Oh my God. Oh, I did not. Okay. Larry, you're going to be my guy now. You're gonna be the guy, Larry. Woo! That's like what my. Okay, no, we're just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna put a pin in it. I'm gonna bomb for like 10 minutes, and then I'll forget about it, Larry. What about you, Larry? How old are you?
33.
33. You're probably on your third wife already, right?
I'm not from the state.
You're not from here, Larry. You're not from here. Where are you from, Larry?
Ohio.
Okay. It's very difficult not to continue with the thread that happened, but I'm moving on, folks. I want you to know this is a tough thing for me to do as a comedian, but I'm moving on. I'm moving on, Larry. Okay. Larry, is there anything funny about you? Just make it easy for me. Throw me a softball here, Larry. Just say anything that could be funny, and I'll just say something. We just need time to pass, is what it is, really. We just need time to pass. Maybe just you say something. What's your job, Larry?
I do air traffic control.
Whoa! Holy shit! That's fucking nuts! That's the craziest thing I've heard all night. They got planes in Kentucky? We're trying here, folks. You do air traffic control. Oh, what's the age limit on that? How old you gotta be to be an air traffic controller? Are we okay? Is it okay, Ken? We're all good? All good? You're gonna be okay? Woo! Ken, what happened in that exchange earlier? Was that all above board? Was that all the truth?
Was her?
Yeah. Oh, and that made her really sad, didn't it?
I don't know.
I think she was like crying, and it really bummed me out, and that really,
It's okay.
Yeah, it is okay, but I do unfortunately have 30 minutes left of my set. I can't just take a sick day at noon. I do have to finish the show, unfortunately, and I have to think about there are microphones in the bathroom, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. Oh, she's pretty drunk. Oh no, and I brought her back on a trip down memory lane. Well, this is the worst night of my life.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
No, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. This all started because you were a little pervy professor, and then your wife. This all started from that, and then that was the domino effect. Let's talk about you guys. How did you meet? And if you were under 18, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Lie. Say you were 23. You were how? You were 23. Thank God. Okay, there we go. This is how it should be. I like that. What university? Where was this?
Well, he was my professor, but I didn't get with him then. It was later.
Oh, that's how you met him. Nice. Where was that? University of Kentucky?
I don't want to say.
Is he still a professor?
No.
Oh, you can say. You can.
Asbury College.
Asbury. What's about? Let's just do it. That's a Christian college. Oh. I read the Bible front to back, ma'am. I don't remember that part of the good book, but I love that. I love that. I love that. And the professor shall. And the professor shall lie with thy student. I love that. One of my favorite parts of Leviticus. I love that. And what were you teaching, Ken? What were you teaching?
Social work.
Social work. You were showing how to give to thy neighbor. I love that. I love that, Ken. I bet you were a fucking sly little dog, Ken. You were a cool little professor in the 60s. You smoked a little weed, did Quaaludes a little. You were a cool professor, Ken. I like that, man. And what was the age gap?
6 years.
6 years, and that's great, and we can make fun of that, and I like that. That's good. What'd you say?
We were both adults.
You were both adults, and I usually think that's going to be the part of every sentence, but it's not always. You know that. So it's good to hear it done right, and we're gonna. It is just a ghost that haunts us for the rest of our lives. What we heard earlier. We all have to take that to our graves, Larry, and. We all know that wasn't a good whisper. Oh no, you guys have to go. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think it was my fault, but it was kind of maybe the state of Kentucky's fault. You could argue with that. Yeah, move a chair. Let's move a chair. Let's let him get out. Okay. The show's already over. I'm just pulling. We all know that. We're just running on the clock at this point. You guys got married 2 years ago. I don't even want to do anything. It was so sad what happened. It was really bummed me out in a way that.
It'll be less sad with us.
Really? Okay. Good. I hope so. Yeah. What if you topped it? My husband makes me kill another woman whenever he has sex with me. That was weird that I thought of that. That was weird that I thought of that.
It's weird that you landed.
Yeah, weird that I landed on it, yeah. So you got married 2 years ago, and did people bring you gifts for your wedding?
Barely.
This is going to be such a boring joke. They brought you gifts for your wedding.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to. Okay, we'll just do it. Okay, I think I've been to a lot of weddings. I think single people shouldn't have to bring a gift. Let's do a fucking bullshit joke and clear the path. Single people shouldn't have to bring a gift to a wedding, right, folks? Just get on board with this milquetoast premise. Just get on board. We can't talk about child rape for the rest of the show. Because that's what happened, and it's disgusting, and it has a dark thing. You said that's funny as shit, and that's what you like. It is funny in the sense that evil does exist, and the only way to defeat the devil is to look him in the eye and to laugh. That's all we can do. And